All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It's NFL Sunday. Didn't put out a video yesterday, man. As many. First of all, let me say thank you to all you guys, man. That gave me the congratulations on my graduation yesterday. Man, y'all made me feel a little special. So I appreciate that, man. It was a great day for me. Trying to continue to pursue education. It's degree number 4 for me. So thank you guys so much, man. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's talk about it, man. The Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Baltimore Ravens. Let me say this: the Jacksonville Jaguar is a 1-13 team. All right, they got a long way to go. Not much more that could be said about that. Looking at it, Minshew, maybe they quarterback, but maybe their quarterback for the future may not be. That's a franchise that been in flux. They had that 1 year where they really looked good, but other than that, it ain't been much to talk about from there. And I'm from Florida, so I want to see Florida teams do good. I do, but it just don't seem to be the case with them right now. All right, now for the Baltimore Ravens, let me say the Baltimore Ravens did what a good team's supposed to do to a bad team, and this is what I was talking about earlier, and when they had another game that was close against a not so good team. That I was like, no, this is what you do. Good teams take care of bad teams. We ain't got time. Good teams ain't got time to worry about bad teams. You got to go in there, handle our business. They supposed to be smart enough, poised enough to not allow this to get the best of them. Smart enough and poised enough not to look over the team, but go in there, take advantage of the team, do what you're supposed to do, get in there, get a victory, and try to get out healthy. And today I felt like that's what the Baltimore Ravens did. They got in, they got a victory, and they handled their business. This is the Baltimore Ravens, and I said this, and anybody that was on the live stream, remember me saying it. I was in on live on the Browns versus Baltimore Ravens live stream with my guy Ian Graven. Shout out Ian Gravens. Shout out Ian Graven, man. Super cool dude. Gave me a lot of game in this, man. So shout out to that guy. But I talked about it. I said, even when the game was dicey, right? Like I think they had failed behind at one point, and I was like, this gonna be the win that's going to propel the Baltimore Ravens. The win against the Browns was a good win, but it nullified a lot of the things that was hampering. Sometimes when you're a good team and you're going through those, it don't seem like you gain your footing pretty much like Lamar Jackson couldn't do in that game, couldn't keep his feet up under him because he kept sliding, he had to change his cleats. Sometimes you need that one victory, that one just to break through. It's sort of like if you follow trading, you see how Bitcoin just had that push through to get past that 20,000 mark, and now it's moving on. Yeah, I got some Bitcoin. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But it's sort of that thing, and now when you look at this team, you see them now. I feel like they're playing again. Now it feel like they're starting to look like the Ravens again. And honestly, right at the perfect time. I mean, if you're gonna get it right, this is the time to get it right. Now, let me say this. The fun looks back. That's the one thing the Baltimore Ravens, in my opinion, has been missing. The one thing you looked at this team this year versus last year team, the fun wasn't there. And I get it. No fault of their own, right? Well, okay, some fault of their own, but they had the injuries. They had, they're all dealing with these safety protocols, which I understand. The NFL trying to do the best they can, keep everyone as safe as possible. Then, they had this huge influx of, cases and stuff like that just went, what I'm saying, and kind of threw everyone off balance, for lack of a better term. But then when you look and you go, okay, but now it looks like they're back. It looks like they're happy. I get it. It's the Baltimore Ravens versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. No one's going to confuse the Jacksonville Jaguars as a legitimate contender. No one's going to do that. But what you look for, like I said, for them to take care of their business, and what I wanted to see was the fun back. This is a high energy team. When their energy is going and they're having fun and they're rooting for the guy, when the guy's on the sidelines, it's just amped up for the guy on the field. Like you see when Huntley made his run, Lamar Jackson was just elated. That's who they are. That's who they are. And when you don't see that going on, they're a different team. Their energy is low. And they are when you have a quarterback like a Lamar Jackson, energy is everything. Energy is everything. Because it's that lift up. Like, we good. Even when you're down, that energy, the energy's like, all right, we good. Let's go. We got it. Let's go. You know, it's one of those type of things. But for a couple weeks there, and again, so much going on within the team and protocols. I got it, but it just didn't feel the energy with that. Today, I felt like the energy was back. I felt like that win last week was instrumental. It was instrumental in their ability to get it back going. That win against the Browns. That win against the Browns did a lot of things. You can't say they can't come from behind. They did it. You can't say they can't come from behind against a winning team. They did it. Now all those monkeys are off their back. No, the Browns are not the Chiefs. I get it. Or the Steelers. I get it. But the Browns are considered one of the best teams in the NFL this year, just what it is, and they were able to come back and to fight and one of the things, even though it wasn't a pretty win, it was the best kind of win they could have had. It was the best kind. Because it was a win that was gritty, grimy. You had to come back. You had to fight. You had to claw. See, if they went in there and blew them out, that's look good, but it don't build character. A win like they had last week builds character and belief within a team. And then when you see Lamar Jackson come back and do what he did in that game, you go, we can believe in this. This guy did it. That was his moment. He could have laid it down. He didn't. He got back in there, and the team took off like that. That's renewed confidence. That says as long as that guy back there, we got a chance. See, sometimes for fans and for organizations, you need to see it. We know he's good. Oh man, he's out. Oh, he came back in. Oh, he saved the day. That's my God, right? Like, you need that sometimes. And also, Lamar Jackson, to me, one of the big stats, and I don't want to mess the stats up, 17 to 22, 243 yards, 3 touchdowns. Those are the Lamar Jackson numbers. Might not be the 300 pretty Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning type numbers, but those are efficient, quality yards, 3 touchdowns through the air. So guess what? You better back off. Because that's what he does. Like, everybody praises running. I'm like, his passing is what opened up his run. When he's throwing and he's hitting people and he's accurate, you have to back up, and you don't want to back up from Lamar Jackson. That's what put defenses in a quandary. So with that being said, guys, that's my take on Jacksonville Jaguars, Baltimore Ravens. They did what good teams are supposed to do. The fun is back in Baltimore. Now let's go. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, you guys be good, man.